Hey, Giant Builders. So, are you playing enough? Our next guest is going to share lots of tips on how to put play into your day, especially how to do the dishes and play. So, some great tips. Let's go.
Building spirituality, family, health, and business. This is the Giant Builders with Lois Wyant.
Hey, Giant Builders. I hope you're having a great day. My morning has been a little stressful. We're getting ready to go out of town again. And so now our big thing this trip is that we need to figure out how to protect our plants from the deer and the rabbits. So my husband is out moving marigolds around and mint and things like that that hopefully the rabbits don't like so that we will have green beans and tomatoes when we get back and flowers. They really did a job at my hostas, so I'm really disappointed in that. So, but today's guest is going to help us learn how to play more. So hopefully this will be a good break for you. So today's guest is Dr. Erica Buck Holtz. Hello, Dr. Erica. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here. Will you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Absolutely. I am a lady who has gone through some burnout and realized that the essential thing that got me out was to play more. And I discovered something called laughter yoga, and now I am just here to tell everybody about it because it has absolutely changed my life.
Okay, so let's start there. So are we like doing yoga poses and laughing, or what's laughter yoga?
Absolutely. So, laughter yoga is intentional laughter. So, you don't have to do any stretches, you don't have to have a yoga mat or anything like that. The yoga part comes from all the deep breathing that you wind up doing after laughing a bunch. So, laughter yoga is all about laughter games. So, we'll just do one right now because they're so silly that you'll just
Okay.
absolutely know what I'm talking about. So, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in. And now just giggle it out. You did a great job. That right there is laughter yoga. You get the laughter part, right? You're giggling. And the yoga is all the deep breathing and the mindfulness that comes with it. With the idea that you can use this at any point to change your state, to lower your stress, to build connection with others, to deepen relationships. So it's applicable in so many ways.
So when I'm getting irritated with my husband and get ready to yell at him, I need to take two deep breaths and then giggle it out.
Yes,
That's good
right?
intention.
Absolutely. If you build a practice where you wind up doing it together, it actually will change the conversation you have next, right? Because you'll both be in a different state. Your cortisol, your stress hormones will be down, your dopamine will be up, your norepinephrine will be adjusted. Like there's so many neurochemical things that happen when we laugh that it changes how we see things and how we have conversations.
So I'm assuming the deep breaths also are very important in this process.
Absolutely, right? When you when you laugh a bunch, you wind up pushing a bunch of old stale air out of the bottom of your lungs. So then when you take another big deep breath, now you're oxygenating your blood with really good new air. You are getting the same benefits you would get from any kind of breath work exercises, and you are doing this like intentionally and while smiling alone, you have health benefits, right? They tell you all the time when you're doing power poses or if you're saying affirmations in the mirror, add a smile, it changes your energy. And it really truly does. It changes your body's chemistry, which allows like so many more amazing things to come right at you. It's incredible.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, how did you bring this theory about?
Yeah, so I had worked a series of roles and had a kiddo and I did not properly pay attention to my own state. And I hadn't at that point known that you could change your thoughts. I just thought what I thought was what I thought, and that must be true. So when I was in a really low state of burnout, I finally was doing some research. I said, how do I feel better now? That's all I typed into Google. And the very first thing that popped up was try laughter yoga. And I have a PhD in developmental psychology. I was like, there is no way this is real, like at all. So I kept researching and I found out this is very real. Dr. Kataria in India in the 90s realized that your body cannot discern the difference between authentic laughter and simulated laughter. So he worked with his patients, and time again, the patients who were exposed to laughter and who engaged in laughter had better health outcomes. And so now they've done a ton of research on laughter over time, which we also like common sense know when we laugh, we feel better. This is not, I haven't created something magical here. Our bodies came with this incredible mechanism that we can use. It's free, it's accessible, and we can just go for it. So I use laughter yoga to help pull myself out of burnout and to be able to then access all of the other things you need to do to feel better, like self-care and recharging and finding time to play, all those pieces.
So what would be a first meeting with you with if somebody was looking at your services? What would that first meeting look like?
Yeah, I'm a meet you where you are kind of lady. I want to know what's going on, what's really hard right now, what's really great right now, and where do you want to go? What do you want? I'm good. I'll meet you wherever you are. Most people who come to me, they either are feeling really stuck in their career, or they're feeling really stuck in their parenting, or they're feeling really stuck in their business. And so we utilize play and laughter on purpose to activate their creative problem solving. We know that when you laugh, your right hemisphere gets turned on, and you can come up with significantly more creative and easier solutions to your problems. So we just talk about it. What's going on? Tell me about your life. Tell me what's hard. Tell me what's great. We giggle a bunch to get you in a state where you want to really understand what's behind these issues that you have. And then we come up with creative solutions. So we talk about it. We try stuff on. We talk about those adorable little inner voices inside who are sometimes not so kind to us. We talk about giving them a safe place and Doritos if you need, whatever your inner critic needs to feel safe. We give it to them. And then the grown-ups talk and we figure out what you would really love and what would feel amazing for you and how can we get there just like the easiest way possible. Because life is really hard. This does not need to be the hard part of people's life. This should be the fun stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So do you have an example of another play type thing that you do for people?
Mhm. Yeah, I often will hold workshops for families, and so supporting the parents in how to connect with their kiddos. And again, not using like really complicated things or anything like that, but what are activities you guys can do together at home, even if the dishes are overflowing and people have got to get to soccer practice and you probably don't have any clean pants? How can you still connect with your kiddos? So I teach parents how to do that. Sometimes I do it with just the parent and we talk, and sometimes I do it with the parent and the kiddo together and we just practice. I really love it when you have I don't know what to call it, so I call it forehead to forehead. I'm not a really creative labeler, but you put your foreheads together and you answer a few questions like, what do you love about each other? Right? And fill in the sentence, you make me smile so much when you, right? And you just have those moments of connection. And kiddos love a good fill in the blank, right? So it's really nice. They're really good at it. And you can see the parents just like their shoulders go down. They start breathing a little bit deeper, and we can kind of remember we don't always need these big systems to feel connected to our kiddos. A lot of times it's these teeny tiny, adorable little playful moments that wind up mattering.
Oh, that's wonderful. I think that especially when you're getting their fill in the blank type things, that probably really opens up a lot of maybe more appreciation for each other as well.
Yeah. Oh, I like how you said that. Yes. There's just something that feels so sweet about it. And I mean, we're all very busy humans. I haven't met a human who isn't busy at all. So we're all busy, and sometimes people say to me, I don't have time to play. I don't have time for that. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So I often help people to figure out how to attach play to the things they're already doing. Um, I read a statistic that on average, it takes people 3 minutes to load the dishwasher. And when I learned that, I was like, to me, it's always felt like a very arduous task. I'm pretty sure it takes me 20 minutes. Like I'm hot. So I tried it. I put on the timer and I loaded the dishwasher and it beat 3 minutes. And I got so excited that it has turned into a bit of a challenge for me now. Now I set the timer and now I have to meet. I have to beat 3 minutes no matter how many dishes are around. And I've turned it into something playful and silly. And the days when my kiddo is available and ready and wants to play with me, I'll include him in the game, right? Like we are not chucking the dishes in the dishwasher. We want them to be safe. However,
Oh, I beat
we've
the
had to put
time, but
some
I broke 4 plates.
right. We've put some guidelines in. We are intentional. Um, for a long time, he only put in the non-glass and ceramic things. He was a utensils dude all the way, but now he's older. Now he can handle it all. So you just find ways to inject the play and inject the silly, especially if you're doing a repetitive task. If you're going to do it all the time, you might as well make it more fun.
Yeah, I can see that we're really working with a lot of kid things, you know. I mean, none of my kids like doing the dishes, so that could have been more fun to see, like, okay, it's your turn to see how much time you could take, and okay, tomorrow's your turn. Let's see if you can beat their time. You know, of course, without breaking anything. But like, what's is there a playful tip on like how to get them to clean their room?
hmm Oh, when it comes to cleaning, I think music is the easiest in, right? Like if you could put the music on, whether that is to dance while you're chucking your socks into the sock drawer, or can you beat the song? Like put I like to move it on or something, and can you beat the song? Because that one's forever long, right? Can you get all the blocks in there before? You can also do like trade-offs. I like to do that. Like you fold one, I'll fold one. You fold one, I'll fold one, and we'll just try to make it a game as much as you can. Because cleaning the room, I don't even like cleaning my room, right? I walk in there, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much laundry to put away. Are you joking me? Like it's exhausting. We wear clothes every day. What are we doing? Right? Like it's too much. So how can I even make it fun for me? It's the same. I'll put on a playlist of music that I liked when I was in high school because then at least I'm thinking about that. I'm having fun memories from that. Right? Or I will pull out the little the device you use to fold t-shirts, right? I don't actually know how to use it. I should probably watch a YouTube video or something, but we throw the shirt on there and then we flip it around to see what kind of shapes we can make, right? And maybe it's not the most efficient way to do laundry, but it's significantly more fun. And at the very least, me and my kiddo got some giggles in, and I will fold the rest of the laundry later if I feel like it, or it can just sit in the chair, right? Everyone knows how to sort through the chair.
Yeah, I think triangles, your shirt's in the shape of a triangle will fit in your drawer. I think that would
Right?
work. Yeah.
Okay. Marie
Oh.
Kondo came up and she made the whole folding thing brand new. So anyone else, if they want to teach me how to do it in a triangle, I'll try that too. Why not?
Oh, this really opens up my mind to a lot of different things. You, you know, especially I think as kids get older, it's more dreadful for them to do things. And yeah, I can see where just making it a challenge or just like beat the clock or yeah, that
Mhm.
would just really make it a really, I think that really is an awesome idea.
Mhm. Yeah, my kiddo is getting older. He's not little anymore. And so the moments of connection are fewer. There's battles about screen time, and his friends are always more important than I am in his mind. And developmentally, that's fine. I know that's exactly where he's supposed to be. So when I can have a moment of connection and really want to do a good job, right? So I want to be at least a little bit prepared. So I know the things he likes, and I will just have them available for when he's ready. I know he would really prefer for me to stop singing to him in public, so we just reserve that for when no one is around. I've learned I don't make up songs any longer around his friends. That's fine. Right? So I will find the ways that meets him where he is at as well. And a lot of times that is still being silly on the sidewalk, right? Like, like on the edge of the sidewalk, you pretend it's a balance beam, but you're not like really going to fall over. That he will still engage with every time because he knows I'm going to fall off every time, no matter how hard I try, and he will stay on every time. And so he gets a win. I get a moment of connection and closeness with him, and it didn't require any materials at all.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, I love that. And I can see how you can work this into your business and not be like the big bad boss, and just get things done in an
Yes.
easier fashion.
Hmm. Yeah, when I first started my business, I turned into a bad boss that like I used to have, and I was like, "Oh, this is why I don't work with like for other bosses anymore. I wanted to do it myself. Why would I take on the qualities I didn't like? I was taskmaster. I was shaming myself if I didn't get enough done. No, no. So we don't do that anymore here. We take the playful productivity approach, meaning here's this thing that I want to do. If I notice I'm procrastinating, it means I'm afraid of something or the step is too big. So we purposely shrink down the task to make it much more baby step like. And I can't show you my wall right now, but it is filled with sticker charts, right? I do the thing that I don't want to do and I give myself a sticker because it's so lonely sometimes to sit here on my business. No one's telling me doing a good job, but that sticker makes me feel really good, right? And I have check off things and I give myself treats. Sometimes it's food. Most of the times it's like a walk outside. All of those things that are supposed to be self-care, I'm just calling them treats and I'm gonna go take care of them. And that's how things keep moving here in a playful way. This is something I want to do. So I want to infuse as much fun as I can, even while I'm doing, outreach or prospecting or whatever it is. It can be lighthearted too.
Yeah. I mean, little things can be such a treat. Like I love going out and like, I do calla lily is blooming. Oh, look at him. So and those would be like my treats. It's like, oh, what flower is blooming today?
I love it. We like going around taking pictures of hearts, like hearts everywhere. So many times that you can find a flower or a rock or something in the shape of a heart. So I agree. Anything to spike a little dopamine, I'm here for it, without a doubt.
Oh, great. Well, Dr. Arke, any closing thoughts?
Oh, I am just so grateful to be here with you and your community. You are doing such beautiful work here. And
Aw.
this concept of helping people to learn and evolve and to keep growing like this is the way. And I haven't I've grown more the moment I accepted that not parenting, relationships, all of these things don't have to be serious, that they can be playful. So I would just encourage you to add in a little lightness into your day however you can.
Okay, everybody go and do a yoga giggle. And remember, it's two deep breaths and then the letting out, giggle the last one out. So that's important. You should do that. What's a recommendation of how many yoga giggles to do in a day?
Oh, perfect. So when you are first starting out, if you haven't laughed a lot, start slow. Do like one or two laughter yoga games because it winds up being a full body workout and your cheeks will feel a little sore. You might get a little lightheaded. So I always say start small. And there are so many laughter yoga classes available to you in person, online. There are recorded videos on YouTube you can Google and you can giggle along with people. And as you go, you'll be able to go longer and longer as you so desire.
Wow, I didn't think about that being like a hard workout.
It is exhausting. The first time I did a 20-minute laughter yoga class, I was like, I'm not gonna make it out of here. Like it is too, my sides hurt, my cheeks were hurting. It was a lot. So I
Oh,
would say work
okay.
up to it.
All right, let me go look
And
that up.
some classes are wild and crazy, and many classes are calming and giggly and connected and loving. So you just find the ones that you need in that moment.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. All right, Giant Builders, thank you for being here. I love you guys. You are awesome. And I'm so excited to be helping. you and me build giants together. So we'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you for listening. This has been The Giant Builders with Lois Wyant.